here. What's going on, guys? The number 6 channel on YouTube for best Apex content, tips, tricks, and overall anything Apex. So leaks. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Now, originally, I wasn't going to make this video, but after seeing, other YouTubers' videos of the best to worst or worst to best champions in the game, I was like, what are you smoking? What are you smoking? Because everybody's talking about team, because this is a team-oriented battle royale. But a lot of characters in their list who are ranked higher, not really team players. So I felt like it was my civil duty to the Apex community, and as a member of the Apex community, to give you guys the best list to my ability. The best to my ability. Now I've talked too much already, let's get right into it. At number 8, I got one of my favorite characters in the game, Mirage. But Mirage is a very selfish player. Doesn't really do much for the team aspect of the game. Now with his passive, he can deploy a decoy when he's knocked down, so it allows you to waste a couple shots for a second, because when the battle's hectic, who's noticing when a Mirage is knocked down and he's crawling away? Almost nobody. And you have his tactical, which allows him to send out decoys. Now this is very good, with bamboozling the enemy, but especially in the heated battles. But as we're getting later into the Apex cycle, people are not falling for it as much as they were. So it's a little, but it's still very good. Now you have his ultimate, which again is for him. It's why I call him a selfish character. His ultimate allows him to deploy multiple decoys, and he can, run away while he's invisible, or reposition himself to attack the enemy team. But again, it's for him. That's why I have him at number 8. Now at number 7, I have Caustic. Caustic he's a very good defensive player in my opinion, but his gas pretty much allows him to really only control small areas in the map, areas that have buildings and stuff like that. It's not very versatile. His passive allows him to see enemies through his gas, and his tactical allows him to throw out gas canisters, which slows enemies down if they walk into it, or and also allows him a little tick. I think what's up 4 HP per second, something like that. And his ultimate allows him to throw gas canister out again, but it covers a larger area. Now his ultimate and his tactical are kind of almost the same thing in my opinion. I think most people would agree with me on that. It's pretty much just throwing out gas. Now when you're in like a desert area of the map or whatever, it's not really too good. It's really good when you're in the buildings. That's why I put him at number 7, because it's definitely better characters you can use that will help the team more. Now at number 6, probably my best character in the game. A lot of people are gonna get mad at me for this. I know. Let me know down in your comments, what do you guys list? At number 6, I have Bloodhound. Now this is the reason I got Bloodhound. Bloodhound is an excellent tracker. You can see enemy footsteps, which is his passive. You can see what guns of enemy has shot, when the enemy's bleeding, what doors they've opened, how long ago they've been there. But Bloodhound is a tracker, and I don't really see the use of Bloodhound on a game-to-game basis, because you really don't have too much struggle finding enemies. They're either shooting at each other to your left or to your right, or just traversing the map. You find them within seconds or minutes. It's really not that hard to find people in this game. Whereas a game like Fortnite, I feel like it's definitely way harder to find an enemy team. And now his tactical is, I call it a little ping. It's like a little UAV. It covers a small area, but when you use it, it only allows you to see where the enemy is that exact second that you use it. So you see a little shadow, but obviously they can move literally the second after, and you don't know where they are anymore. Now his ultimate is freaking godlike. I love his ultimate. His ultimate allows him to intensify all his abilities. It allows him to move faster, see enemy footsteps. Everything is red. Everything is just red. You see enemies' whole body layouts in red. It's amazing. And it lasts for what, 60 seconds? That is amazing. Now it allows him to only see it though. You see what I mean? Now also he can ping, you can have Bloodhound to ping the enemy where they see him and stuff like that when they're in that, communicating with the team. But got him at number 6. Now at number, excuse me for clearing my throat, I got a little cold, bear with me. At number 5, this is probably the most underrated character in the game in my opinion. In a lot of people's list, I see him at number 8 and number 7, Pathfinder. Now, Pathfinder, he's a little bit of a selfish character with his tactical, which is his grappling hook allows him to traverse the map pretty quickly. But for the simple fact of his passive, I can never put Pathfinder at number 8. I don't know how you guys do it, but I can never put Pathfinder at number 8. Pathfinder's passive allows him to, he hacks those little, I guess what you call them, beacons on top of certain buildings that allows him to see where the next circle is going to be. Now, I've lost games because of this passive. I've gone to the last circle and seen teams with Pathfinders. Like, literally, the second that circle is available, I'm there. Now, I've gone to that last circle and I've seen teams with Pathfinders who already know where that circle is, and I've already been camping on top of buildings or in areas waiting for us to come through. Just because of that simple ability right there. And also, his ultimate is very useful. Comes pretty quickly too in game. His zipline allows you to traverse the map quickly, allows you to flank enemies, allows you to get your team. I've used it. I've gotten my team out of some sticky situations with this zipline. Again, don't know how you guys have him at number 8, but hey, that's your opinion. Here's my opinion. If you guys hear a little ruffling of the papers, because a brother got notes. I'm not just making this stuff up. Now, at number 4, remember, this list is characters who best help the team. At number 4, I have, wait for it, can I get a little drum roll? Wraith. Now, as soon as I said Wraith, I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, brother, this guy stinks. I know a lot of people are mad. But hey, Wraith's passive allows her to hear voices in her head when you're getting pinged or when enemies aiming at you, when enemies are in the area. Now, that is very good, I'm not going to lie. That's very good. That's why I have her above Pathfinder. Her tactical is the little void, allows her to reposition herself in fights or probably run away from areas that get a little sticky. And her ultimate is like the rift in time, the teleporter, which allows her to move faster when she's in the ultimate and allows her teammates to also use the portal. But you got to get to the other side so your teammates can get to the other side and other enemies can also use it, just like the zipline with Pathfinder. But because of her passive, I put her one step above Pathfinder. Because yes, Pathfinder can steal the next circle, but he can only use that, if I'm correct, once a game. Wraith's ability is constantly going. She lets you know when an enemy's aiming at you, when you're pinging them. I'd be scared. I don't ping enemies anymore because they might be. Most teams use Wraith now. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably think that Wraith deserves to be number 1 because you guys are like, oh, I watch freaking Dizzy, I watch pretty much any Twitch streamer. And they all using Wraith, they're getting godlike, but they're pretty, think about it, they're pretty selfish players though. Yes, they occasionally use the teleporter to, help their team out, but really, they're using Wraith for her abilities, for her versatile movement and stuff like that. They're using it for themselves. Now at number 3, I have Bangalore. Whew. Bangalore. Bangalore's passive, let me just talk about the passive for her. Passive allows her to move quickly when she's under fire. You don't even have to shoot at her. You can shoot in her vicinity and she will start freaking zigzagging left and right. It's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But for her tactical, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten out of crazy ass situations with her tactical. That smoke launcher is godlike, and you can just shoot that thing across the map. You can bamboozle enemies and make them think you're over there or whatever. And also, in the middle of fights, I also throw it at my down teammates and revive them. It's very clutch, I'm not gonna lie. And then you have her ultimate, which is like a rolling thunder, and it's an airstrike that just covers a vast area of the map, although it warns you before it hits. That could get a team out of there. It allows your team to get out of that situation because another team doesn't want to push you when you're dropping an airstrike. I think Bangalore is very useful. That smoke launcher, man, I'm telling you, that smoke launcher, that thing's clutch. Now at number 2, I have Gibraltar. I've seen people put number 2 Lifeline and number 2 Wraith. Obviously, if Gibraltar's at number 2, you already know who's my number 1. Gibraltar's shield. I can't tell you how many times I got an enemy near one shot and someone spams out a freaking Gibraltar shield at the last second. I'm like, bruh, what is going on? Now, they can't shoot through it, and you can't shoot through it, but you can still slide in it to kill them, whatever. But that, just because of that, shield is up, it allows them to heal and reposition themselves. And also that freaking what's it called? It's a mortar strike. That thing drops within seconds. That's way faster than the rolling thunder. Again, it covers a smaller area, but that thing drops literally within seconds, bamboozling your whole team. And also, can't forget his passive, which allows him, when he's aiming down sights, to have a shield over him. That lets you get some cheeky hits in, you know, especially when you're using a wingman or a sniper or something like that. It lets you get, like, you know, 2 hits off on the enemy before they can even see you or even touch you. Now at number 1, in my opinion, this should be everybody's undisputed number 1. I don't know how some of you guys can put Wraith at number 1 when this character exists in the game. Please have your psych evaluated. Number 1 is Lifeline. Nobody does more for the team than Lifeline. Passive allows her to heal 25% faster, whether it's syringes, med kits, shields, whatever. But her tactical, her healing drone comes in clutch. That's clutch right there. But we're not even going to talk about that. Her airdrops. Can't tell you how many times we've had like white shield, gray shield, whatever you want to call it, and her airdrop comes clutch with a purple shield. Her airdrop comes clutch with a purple helmet. Her airdrop comes clutch with shield canisters, Phoenix kits, shield batteries. And just for the simple fact of when you're down, she can literally come into battle and deploy that shield while she's reviving you. Oh my god, Lifeline is godlike for the team. You can literally be in the middle of a gunfight and a Lifeline can sneak in and revive you. How you guys have Lifeline anything lower than number 1 for the team aspect of the game is beyond me. Now again, this is my worst to best list of characters I think are best for the team. Now obviously, people are godlike with Wraith, people are godlike with Mirage, people are godlike with any of these characters individually. But what best helps the team is, I think, the list I just provided you guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys' list is. Maybe you guys disagree with me on certain things. Let me know. Trust me, I'm ready. I'm ready to debate with you guys in these comments. Leave a like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. We out.